Hi, I am Maria. I am a college student studying computer science. I lived alone in a rented flat, but as it was high priced, I decided to look for another apartment. I found one a kilometer away from the college. It was an old building with 4 floors, and each floor had 2 apartments or flats. The landlord gave me the keys of the apartment 3A. He said my neighbor was an old lady living in 3B. I entered the flat. The flat was old, and windows had rust on it. I was cleaning the place when I heard a knock on my door. I looked from the peephole and saw an old lady. I opened the door. She was standing there. She had blue eyes, gray hair, and was wearing a hat. She was staring at me and then said, "Welcome." I greeted her and said I was new here. She had a wide smile on her face, but the way she was smiling caught my attention. I got scared. She was smiling with her teeth showing, and her eyes were popping out. I closed the door immediately just to be careful. I thought she was mentally ill. At night around 11 p.m., I went to sleep. But at 1 a.m., I woke up to the sound of glass breaking. It came from the hall. I opened the bedroom door and went towards the hall. I saw pieces of glass from my glass jar shattered on the floor, and there she was, the old lady with a big piece of glass in her hand, smiling. My jaw dropped when I saw all this. I ran towards the bedroom with all my strength. I could hear footsteps running toward the bedroom door. My heart was pounding. I fell to the ground. She started shouting outside the bedroom door, saying she would kill me. I tried calling my parents, but they weren't picking up my call. I called the landlord. He answered the call. I explained him the whole situation and that I needed help. I suddenly heard noises from the kitchen, and that old lady again came to the bedroom door and suddenly started crying, saying she was just very lonely and wanted a friend. She said her son died, and she just wants some company. I thought of opening the door, but something in me said not to open it. Then I heard the voice of the landlord and something man in the hall. As they were taking the old lady out of my house, I could hear her screaming. 2 hours later, the landlord came to my door. I asked where that old lady was, and what he said frightened me to the core. He said when he and his friend came near the bedroom door, they saw that the woman was holding a huge knife in her hand, probably wanting to kill me. They sent her to the mental hospital. I was glad that I didn't open the bedroom door. Otherwise, maybe I would have died. This incident had me traumatized, but I still live here, as it is near my college and is cheap. And I do make sure to lock my bedroom door while sleeping. Because who knows, maybe an old lady with a knife is waiting for you at the other side of the door.